Welcome students. Myself Adshaya, lecturer of Emmanuel Arthur College of Pharmacy. Today's topic is documentation in pharmaceutical industry. Documentation. Documentation is an integral part of good manufacturing process. It also strengthens the quality and its consistency of all goods and services. Documentation is an integral part of the good manufacturing practice. It strengthens the quality, consistency of all goods and services. Characteristics. Each document should have designed and prepared with the utmost care. Each document shall contain clear title, code number, prepared and approved by authorized person, date of issue, review date, issued person, sites number. So characteristics. What should a document be contained means each document should be designed and prepared utmost with care, and it should contain clear title, code number, approved by the authorized person, date of issue, date of review, issued person, site numbers. Types of documents: commitment documents, directive documents, record documents. There are three types of documents. They are commitment documents, directive documents, and record documents. Commitment documents: the relationship between industry and regulatory authorities. Commitment means a relationship between industry and regulatory authorities. Example: NDA, New Drug Applications, and Drug Master File. Second one, directive documents. Relationship between management and employees. The relationship between management and employees describe the directive documents. Example: specifications, SOPs, medicinal product record, and site master file. Third one is record documents. Relationship between employees and work they perform. Example: protocols, batch production records, logbooks, calibration records, etc. Master formula record. It is the main master record of a documentation. So, a document or set of documents specifying the starting material with their quantities of packaging material together with the description of procedures and precautions required to produce a specified quantity of finished product, as well as the processing instructions including in-process control. So, a master formula record should contain the starting material, whether from the raw material, its packaging material, together with how it is prepared and the precautions, what and all precautions to be handled, and the specialist quality and instructions including the in-process control. All should be in master formula record. Master formula record is the master document of any pharmaceutical product. It should contain information about all the manufacturing process of product. It is prepared by research and development team of the company. It is used to reference standard for preparing batch manufacturing record by manufacturing units. It is also called as master manufacturing record, master production record. So, master formula record means it is the master document in any pharmaceutical. For any pharmaceutical production, master formula record is the master document. It contains all the process that involved in manufacturing. It is developed by research and development team of the company, and it is used as a reference standard for BMR, batch manufacturing record. It is also called as master manufacturing record, master production record, etc. Then the name of the product together with the product reference code relating to its specifications. the patent or proprietary name of their product along with the generic name, description of dosage form, strength, composition, and product batch size. The statement of processing location and principal equipment to be used. Name, quantity, reference number, and all the starting materials are to be used. Mention shall be made of any substance that disappear in counts of processing. Procedure to prepare master formula record. A master formula record is either prepared based on the experiment of competent qualified skill like manufacturing chemist or analytical chemist, or prepared based upon batch manufacturing record of the batch size. So it is prepared by manufacturing chemist or analytical chemist by BMR. We can't ignore master formula record at any level. Once master formula record is prepared, it is transferred to previous staff to new staff. So once the master formula record is prepared, it is transferred from one previous staff to new staff. It is followed as standard documents for processing of a batch. It is a standard document. Master formula record is considered as standard for making a batch manufacturing record. It is considered to be a standard for making batch manufacturing record. SOP. SOP means Standard Operating Procedure. Responsible departments, primary responsibility, secondary responsibility, and accountability. Primary responsibility consists of F&D and Production Department, Food and Drug. Okay. Then secondary responsibility, Quality Assurance Department. Accountability, Head Quality Assurance should be responsible for implementation of standard operating procedures. Steps to prepare master formula record. Production department in association with the F&D shall prepare master formula record. It shall prepared as per format attached with the standard operating procedure. It shall be divided into two parts, packaging part and manufacturing part. First page, both sections should have following details: name, address, logo of the company, dosage form, brand name, generic name, product code, label code. Then it should include all the ingredients and text included in the product permission, product description, batch size, packet size, shelf life, storage condition, drug schedule, date, present master card number and date, present master card effective batch number, reference or change control number. So these are the things that should be engraved in the master formula record. There shall be authorization of master formula record by responsible members. The secondary page of manufacturing section shall include process steps to be monitored. Subsequent pages shall include process to be monitored. The stage-wise movement of material in the form of flow chart. The list of equipments, machines, utensils to be used shall be described. The subsequent page shall include any special precautions to be taken from the product during manufacturing and packaging. The same page should include batch formula manufacturing. At the end of every important stage, it includes statement of yield with acceptable limit. Include in-process quality checks during the end of important steps and stages with fair limit. The process shall include process equipment to be used. The method or reference of method procedures to be employed by preparing, cleaning, assembling, operating the various equipments shall be given. Includes details stepwise process instructions includes requirements for storage conditions of the product. Second one, drug master file. A drug master file or submissions to FDA, Food and Drug Administration, used to provide confidential, detailed information about the facilities, processes, articles used in the manufacturing, processing, packaging, and storing of human drug products. So, drug master files are they are submitted to Food and Drug Administration, used to provide confidential, detailed information about the facilities, processes, and articles used in the manufacturing, processing, packaging, and storing of human drug products. They allow parties to reference material without disclosing drug master file contents to those parties, are not required by statute or regulation, or neither approved or disapproved. Instead, FDA reviews the technical contents of drug master file in connection with the review of applications that reference them. It should contain the following information: general information of the drug, manufacture, characterization, control of drug substance, reference standard materials, and container closure system stability studies. Types of drug master file. There are 5 types of drug master file. First, plant information, drug substance, drug product, intermediates, material used in the manufacturing, packaging materials, excipients, colorants, flavorants, essence, and materials used in the preparation. Other data which are not covered in the type 1 to 4. Usually, clinical toxicity data are collected. 4 types of drug master file. Type 1, drug master file withdraw. Type 2, drug substance, drug product, intermediates, and materials used in the manufacturing. Type 3, packaging. Type 4, excipients. Type 5, FDA accepted reference information. Filing a drug master file. There is no legal and regulatory requirements to file a drug master file. A drug master file can be filed to provide CMC information and FDA reviews. The information contained in the drug master file used to support IND, a new drug application, abbreviated new drug application, and another drug master file, an export application, and amendments in the supplement of any cases. A drug master file not suit for IND, NDA, or ANDA or export application. Technical contents of drug master files are reviewed only in connection with the review of international new drug application and abbreviated new drug application or export application. Submissions and amendments. Original submission. Initial first time submission is known as original submission. First submission is known as original submission. For each submission, covering letter should be prepared to facilitate processing of documents. List the submission type of bold type of header cover letter. All submission should be done through electronic submission. The drug master file should be compiled in ECTC format as per USFDA guidelines. The document scanned converted should be legible, and searchable. Third one is distribution records. The distribution of record shall contain name of the product, strength of the product, manufacture date, expiry date, batch size, description of dosage form, name, address of in date and quality chip, lot or control number. For compressed medical gas, product distribution records are not required to control lot number and control number of the product. Commenced and ceased distribution may be used. On first and last days of distribution, some of the customers may have received product from the end of previous lot or beginning of next lot. This overlap should in no way adversely impact of effectiveness of the cell. Whatever system is used, it must accommodate the reintroduction of returned goods into the distribution chain. Distribution records includes wide range of documentation such as invoice, bill of lading, customer receipts, internal warehouse storage, and inventory records. The information records need not be in every document. Sometimes customer code, product code, customer name and address, product name also used. Next, generic drugs. A generic drug is a product essentially identical to the brand name drug product in terms of active ingredients. The dosage form, route of administration, quality, safety, efficacy, performed characteristic and therapeutic indication. Example, paracetamol is a generic drug and Calpol is the brand name for the same drug. Brand drugs are the drugs which are protected by patents. The generic medicines work in the same way that provides the same benefits as its brand name version. The similarity between generic drug and brand name help to demonstrate bioequivalence studies. Generic materials used the same active ingredients as brand name medicines and work the same way so that they have same risk and benefits as brand name medicine. It is also equal to substitute of its brand name. It is marketed without brand names are generally less expensive than brand name drugs, even though they are chemically identical to the brand name drugs and meet the standard of Food and Drug Administration. The generic drug manufacturer needs to consider the lead time that is needed to make the product and submission of the ANDA to US FDA approval. Moreover, there is financial incentive to be first generic drug produced, filed and approved by FDA. 180 days exclusivity is given under the certain conditions for generic manufacturer who is to file first. Steps in generic drug product development. Concept development. The need to of the drug market are identified. Alternative product concepts and generated evaluated as a single concept and selected for the development. System level design. It includes definition of the product to a subsystem and components. The final assembly scheme for the production system is usually defined during this phase. Third one, detailed design, includes the complete specifications of geometry, materials and tolerance of all unique parts in the product, of identification of all the standard parts and purchased from suppliers. A process plan is established and tooling is decided for the each part to be fabricated within the product system. Testing and refinement. It involves constructions and evaluation of multiple pre-production versions of the product. Early prototypes are usually built with the production intents parts with the materials properties or intents in the production version of products. Early prototypes are tested to determine whether the product will work as designed or whether it satisfies customer needs. The goal of prototypes are usually used to answer questions about performance and reliability in order to identify changes in the final product. Production of ramp up. The purpose is to train the workforce and work out of remaining problems in the production process. The artifacts produced during production ramp up are sometimes supplied to preferred customer and are carefully evaluated to identify any remaining flaws. Thank you.